Every real cowboy like myself knows how lonely it is out on the open range, which is why I listen to the Cowboy Boys podcast. With best contractually obligated friends, Shayne Smith and Mac Arthur, the Cowboy Boys will comfort your soul better than any disease-ridden saloon gal ever could. Cowboy Boys.
You ready with your intro? Do you know what episode it is?
Yes.
All right, what episode are we on?
Welcome to Cowboy Boys episode. Oh shit, this doesn't have the numbers.
You had one job. I literally asked.
iTunes doesn't list the numbers. Let me go to Spotify.
All right, do it.
They list the numbers.
Good guys, Spotify. Hopefully one day they'll buy our podcast for... How much did they buy Joe Rogan's podcast for?
Just 400 million.
Just 400 million.
That's not. I mean, this is welcome to Cowboy Boys episode 61.
Hell yeah.
Woo-hoo. 61 episodes.
Dude, 8 episodes till the super episode.
What's that?
That's the episode where we 69 together on air.
Oh, it's like we record.
yeah. We record it, and the microphones are taped to our dicks. And I lay on top of you. Wait, when you do 69, do you lay on top or do you go side to side?
What? People do side to side? It's always one person on top of the other.
No, you'll kill her.
Not the. I've been on top. And
dude, I would impale.
Yeah.
What? This just blows my mind because everyone you've had sex with that I know that you would have 69 is a very petite woman. So you are Mission Impossibling. Just like, are you holding yourself up with your arms?
Oh.
Like if they suck your dick too good, they'll die, is what you're saying. There's a lot of risk involved.
Maybe.
I'm not even saying this isn't even me like making fun of you for your size. You sleep with them so small that if I fuck them, they would be in trouble.
I like that you are like, no, you're not fat. You're just average. You're not average. Hold up. You've been on top during sex. Wait a minute.
No.
Like, make up your mind.
No. On
Mac,
top during 69.
You're a pretty average guy. Like, you have nothing. Like, you can
I said, firstly, I've never said you were an average size. I said you were good looking.
Well, for people who are like, Mac's not fat, and then also, well, get on bottom. Let's see how not fat I am.
Firstly, I'm not fat, but I've crushed people.
All right.
During sex.
I've never crushed anyone.
I've done it on accident. Once I was standing up having sex and I fell down.
Like we said, you have your big, you stomp around.
I do stomp around.
You're not graceful.
Have you ever done?
I'm like a fat Buddha angel who floats around with his mind powers.
Did I ever tell you about the time my friend Andrew...
Damn, Andrew is a big guy, which is funny because he's not even like one of your biggest friends.
I know, that's too many huge friends.
He's
so
like, I feel like he's like if Gimli was probably like 6 feet tall. I don't know.
He has a very Gimli body type.
If you were a dwarf but normal height.
Yes, that's exactly what the Strothers are. They're dwarves.
Oh, don't say their last name.
Size. Whatever.
We said his first and last name.
I've said his name. I asked him if I could say his name in a bit that was going to be on YouTube, and he said yes. But
this is the podcast.
True. Anyway, he's fine. He knows. People also can't find him, but they could actually. I take that back.
I might bleep it.
No, it's fine. But anyway, he once he's like, "Hey, come to the bay window," and I was like, "What?" And I came to the window, and he was doing something that he later told, because I was like, "Why did you make me see that?" And he goes, "It was the Napoleon." So the Napoleon is when you're fucking a girl and you're both standing, but then you both try to walk while he salutes. So I walked through and I just saw him fucking while walking, and then he saluted me, and I was like,
wait,
what the fuck? And so I just saluted him back, of course.
Is she like standing on his feet?
No, she's also standing. So they're like
they're just
timing it.
That doesn't seem as impressive.
No, it's not impressive. No, that's what I was like. There's nothing impressive about this. It's just weird. It's just weird that I saw it.
I thought it was going to be like a feat of strength.
No.
That's what you're just like, hold up. Here's a completely not related story to what we're talking about. Just, I know a guy.
Yeah. Yeah, completely unrelated. You're right.
It's all right.
It's a Napoleon. I just thought people should know. I saluted him and then I went about my way.
Wouldn't I feel like the Napoleon? He's too large to do the Napoleon. Wouldn't the Napoleon be like?
Napoleon was above average height
for the time.
For the time, yes.
Well, guess what?
I think he was 5'10" or something.
You don't know my height.
What? You're 5'11".
Sure.
I don't know. How tall are you?
I can't reveal that.
I don't feel that much taller than you. You know what it is? It's that you have bigger feet than me, so it evens itself out. In my mind, you're the same size as me.
In your mind, I'm the alpha because
Yeah.
I stick out further.
'Cause they have little ass feet, dude. It fucks me up.
No, I'm 5'10".
Oh,
Like,
okay. See, there you go.
perfectly average.
Perfectly.
But if you're under 6 feet, women don't want anything to do with you on Tinder.
It's brutal.
I mean, it's just if someone has like under 6 feet, just
Like we said,
lie.
Your real height is your dick length plus your height.
Oh yeah, that's the new way to measure your is your so you measure it. What would my height? I can't say it now
then your
because
circumference. You have to add your circumference of your penis too.
So anyways, my true, what would you call it? It's not length and it's not height. Your true size?
Yes.
What's your true size? Maybe you can guess. But yeah, your total height by your total length. And where do you measure from?
The base?
The base of what?
You have to measure the yaw of your the yaw of your penis.
I think the true way we should measure penises is you gotta stick them in like a plaster cast and do volume.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So balls and penis together.
Whoa! I mean, some cool guys can put their they can booyah, lady.
What? Oh, the booyah.
Yeah, the booyah.
All three.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, the booyah is when you push your balls inside of a woman, and then when they plop out, you go booyah. And if you Google booyah ball porn, you will find the clip, I think.
What if I just Google booyah ball?
There you go. You might find it. Is it?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's bowling balls.
I love it. He pushes his balls, I think, into her butt, and he looks at the camera and he goes, booyah.
Wait, is he in two separate holes?
I think so.
Oh.
Yeah, dude.
All right.
He's got long balls. He doesn't have taut, cinched up balls like some people I know.
Do you want to read some emails?
Yeah, let's do it.
We got some pretty good ones recently.
I'm down.
They're still coming in. Here's a thing, a new problem we're facing with the emails is the way a podcast works is you put out something and then you continue on with your life, but then people are starting the podcast like episode 1 today, and that was over a year ago. And so now we're getting emails that are like, hey, when you said you would kill Ted in episode 3, what can you elaborate on that? And we're
like, no, absolutely not,
like,
because I don't know. Dude, I black out after this episode. I will not know what I talked about.
Yeah,
up.
So
for those of you who don't know, we literally record these episodes back to back, and afterwards both of us Mac will be like, what do I title the episode as he's uploading it? And both of us will be like, fuck, what did we say? Like literally immediately after.
Yeah.
We don't know what we're doing.
So we appreciate the emails, but sometimes like if you reference stuff that we've done, there's a good chance we won't remember it. So
yep. Real.
But
I don't remember my own stand-up jokes people reference to me.
Don't let that stop you. Still email
Yeah,
us.
fucking please.
It's just a funny thing I've noticed.
There's also a chance that we will remember. I mean, most of the time I don't, but there's been times where people are like, hey, remember this bit? And I'll be like, I actually do.
You know what it is?
Pretty good.
If you email us, be a little more descriptive of like,
yes.
Remember when you talked about this guy and what you would do with the hit to him, and then like, don't just be like, hey, what do you think about? And then just say some random thing, and I'm like, I know we talked about him. What is that? Like, yeah. So this email, I won't read her name, but it goes, how do you guys feel about the fact that I prank guys who just use me for sex?
That she what?
How do you guys feel about the fact that I prank guys who just use me for sex? She goes on, is it wrong? I send them to random places, don't show up, and block. What are your thoughts? By the way, nice to see you in Provo, Shayne. You guys are hilarious and enjoy listening to the podcast at work. Heart emoji, a bunch of like nice.
I don't. How do you know they're just using you for sex?
Yeah.
Like if they're like everyone I've ever everyone I've ever been like in a real relationship with that I cared about, I was just sleeping with before I was dating them.
I want to say my most successful relationships. Not all of them, but some of them was just like we slept together on the first date.
Yeah.
And so then
I married a girl I slept with on the first date.
And so then you're just like, hey, this was a fun first date. You want to go for a second? And then you're just like, oh shit, I'm in a serious relationship. So I think it's bad like that when guys are like, hey, you want to fuck? Or if anyone's like that. And then you're just like, oh, so that's just it? And you're like, I don't know. I thought we were adults here. Like, or do we have to pretend like that it doesn't exist until I haven't seen you for 72 hours?
Yeah, that's.
Hey, I heard there's this thing that you can do after the third date. Like, I don't know if we should try it, but like, I think you think you're getting them. Like, I prank them. I sent them to this random place. And it's not a prank. It's just like, yeah, you ghosted them.
Yeah,
that's it. You just disappeared, and they're like,
dude, if that's the case, I've pranked a lot of women. I've pranked so many women, dude. I've pranked so many women.
But I mean, it's just like, I've been ghosted a few times, and you know how, like, as you're right there at the thing, and you're like, well, that sucks, and I don't know about a lot of people, but I get over it within a day. I'm just like, oh, well, whatever. See ya.
Yeah, I kind of am just like, fuck it then.
I guess when it comes to like a first date kind of situation.
We don't have all the information because maybe she's like, hey, do you want to get coffee? And they're like, no, I just want to fuck you. And she's like, oh, okay, well then let's fuck. And then she asked to, you know what I mean? Like maybe they are more forward with just wanting to fuck. But even if they're forward with their desires, why is that bad? Just be like, oh, I don't want that kind of relationship. Thank you for your time, though.
Or just lead them on. That would be a better prank. See how many dates you can go on without fucking them.
Well,
See how many meals you can get.
They probably say they probably only want to meet up to fuck, not even to date.
Well, be like, I only fuck guys who have money. And if you can't take me to a nice restaurant, I don't think I want to let you inside of me.
Well, at that point, they probably are just like, well, no thanks then.
Yeah, then.
I just feel like if you're communicating, if they communicate that they only want to have sex with you, then they're doing the right thing and they're being totally normal, and that's fine. And then at that point, if you prank them, it's very fucked up. And if they're not communicating that they only want to use you for sex and you're just guessing, well, how do you know?
Yeah.
And then that's kind of fucked up. And so I think you're just being mean to men. I think you're just being mean for no reason.
I mean,
if you don't want people to just have sex with you because you want a real relationship with them, then tell them that. And then if they
talk about it when you're talking to
them.
Yeah.
And if they don't want to see you anymore, then that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Lots of people just want to have sex, and that's fine. So is our listener just like out there just ghosting men and being like, Ashton Kutcher, watch out.
Dude, that's what I'm just...
You just imagine some guy crying at coffee, and then some guy comes in, you've been pranked.
Well, see,
no,
that would be a better prank because then
the third party.
Well, no, because then you know it's a prank. There's there's kind of like a reveal, and everyone's like, "Ah, you got me," or like you kind of realize you've been pranked. This is so like. I'm coming at it from the comedy side. Like, it's a bad prank.
Yeah.
You either need to make it more clear or more brutal.
Here's what you do: you agree to have sex. He pulls your pants off, and you've glued a mousetrap to your pussy.
That would be good.
Got him.
I like that.
Got
Or
him.
here's a good one.
Okay.
You give him chlamydia.
Oh, very annoying. You have to go to get tested and get a pill. It's very embarrassing.
Dude, that would be a better prank. And then when he messages, he's like, "Hey, I don't know, like, you were the last person I slept with," and then you just like, "I pranked you, bitch." Good luck with your chlamydia.
You got chlamydia, JK. No, but for real though, you do have it. Get checked.
I don't know.
It's such a weird prank.
So that is how we feel about it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand. I want to say that I appreciate the spirit of playfulness you have.
You know what I wanna
I don't
say?
want to be rude, but it does seem like you're just being mean to men for no reason. And you want men to not want to have sex with you, but like that's not how the world works.
Well, that also seems like you're pranking yourself.
Yeah, if you sleep with them one time. So if you sleep with them one time and then you're like, and then I prank them, it's like, yeah, but they still hit it. And if you never sleep with them, but they just want to have sex with you and you prank them, then you're just a bad person.
No, you could. Well,
Yeah, you're a bad person. Listen, if someone's like, I would love to have sex with you, and you go, and instead of ignoring them or saying no thank you, which is a normal human response, you say absolutely, meet me at this parking lot 2 hours away, I'm gonna fuck your brains out, and then you don't show up and you're like, pranked. That's fucked up.
I don't know. I'm very confused.
I am too. I don't understand. I feel like we need more information. I feel like you are mad at. I just feel like you don't like men.
Yeah. Who hurt you?
Yeah. What the fuck?
Who pranked you?
Matt, what's a good prank for us to do to women? What if I was like, you should fly out? I'm into you. To go, one of my reply girls, I'm like, I'm really into you. Fly out to New York. You can stay with me. And she's like, what, really? And I'm like, yeah, I'm serious. I want to be with you.
And then I answer the door and
yes,
I'm
and I'm not here at all.
she's like, Shayne's gone. You can play Nintendo with me.
and then at the end of the 2-day trip, when she's like, so he's not showing up, I have to go home. And she's like, I don't have money for a cab. And then you just look over at her and you go, pranked.
You got pranked. You thought you could just fuck.
Never in a million years.
You know what? Now that I see it from this side, it is funny.
Wait, when you prank them, are you like there in the parking lot with a camera hiding, like filming?
That would be better, like a YouTube channel. Just secretly filming them.
Make them buy like a bunch of candles or something.
Have you seen those anti-pedo YouTube channels where it's like wannabe Chris Hansen's to do Catch a Predator?
Doing amateur kid fucking stomping.
Well, they'll meet some old, I don't know, very low IQ guy. It's most of the time trying to fuck a kid through a chat room, and they're like, "Why don't we meet at this playground?" And then the guy shows up. To a playground.
Sometimes the guy's already there.
Yeah.
He's like showed up earlier than they were, and they're like, "Holy fuck, he came an hour early!" Like he's ready.
You want to be punctual.
Well, yeah,
your first date. But then these guys are like, "Get the fuck out of here, you fucking pedo!" But they like, that's it. Like he's still gonna go back to message other people. Like, no, there's no resolution.
He literally gets home and he goes, "Damn, that was close."
Yeah.
And then some messages some 12-year-old like, "Fucking had a bad day. What's up with your pubic hair?" I don't know what are pedophiles into? I don't know.
You're not a prank channel, are you?
Have you seen Cuties? Just like, talking about whatever.
Anyways, those channels confuse me because I'm like, okay, what do we accomplish here? Like,
Dude, you know what you should do? You should rip Cuties, put it online for free, but then make it so that like you're watching the first 5 minutes, and then all of a sudden it cuts to the next scene, but then the next scene, Chris Hansen walks out and goes, "Hello, what are you? Have a seat. What are you doing here?" And like just fucking gets you.
Everyone's mad at Netflix for releasing that French film.
Yeah, how dare they? I truly think it's fucked up, but that's at first I was like, no, don't be fucked up. It's art, and you're the one making it gross. And then I watched some of it, and I was like, no, this is gross. I don't care. You know when people were like, hey, be cool about other cultures, and then other cultures do stuff like eat dogs while they're still alive or whatever, you know? And you're like, nah, that's not for me. Fuck that culture. That's kind of where I'm at with France. If that's French culture, I'm just like, nah, bro, that's not for me. Like, you gotta not do that, guys.
The age of consent in France is 15.
No.
And guess what? It gets lower in Europe.
Dude, is R. Kelly French?
Um,
Was it 15-year-olds or his thing? No, he went younger. Damn, that guy's fucking, I can't believe. Is he free? Is he in jail?
Yeah, R. Kelly's in jail right now.
Okay, good.
As of this recording.
Dude.
In the year 2020.
Just getting peed on by grown men.
How do I open this map? Yeah, a lot of Europe is 14, 15, and 16. I'm going to say 90% of Europe is the age of consent is
Dude, the
16
president
and lower.
of France started dating his 31-year-old wife when he was 15.
Whoa. That's a dude, though.
Still, though, it's like, damn, the president is a victim?
We can list by... Are there countries with different ages by... Okay, no, they're mostly the same. Well, there has to be some... I'm on the Wikipedia of age of consent in Europe.
Damn, you're on a fucking list for real.
I'm on so many lists. After like...
Yeah. You're right.
That's my plan. He's on too many lists. We can't keep track of him. The FBI and CIA show up at the same time. Their signals are getting mixed.
You know that when Mr. Burns, they explain how he doesn't die even though he's so old, and he tries to push all the diseases through the doorway, and they all get stuck trying to go through it once. That's everyone, all the agencies trying to arrest you at the same time.
I don't understand how this chart works because all the numbers don't matter, but for some reason Wikipedia, maybe it's different in other parts of the world, but the European one is like, here's the age of consent for men and here's the age of consent for women.
Really?
Which they're all, from what I can see, they're all identical, but makes
the age of consent for men is what the fuck? Why do you care?
No, that's what I'm wondering is if there's like parts of the country where it's like, yeah, the age of consent for women is 18, but men, it's, 13.
Little monsters.
Just
damn, dude. It's so true. As a person who was molested as a boy, boys cannot catch a break out here, dude. They really can't. No one gives a fuck.
What was it? Oh, I think I saw some article where there was some guy in high school where I think he had a threesome with two of his teachers.
Dude, did you
see that?
Did you see the TikTok?
Maybe that wasn't where. Maybe it was fake.
No, I saw a TikTok. It was real of a kid who, the article is like, 2 teachers arrested after having threesome with their student, and it's like the TikTok is the article, and then he comes into frame, and it's him, and he's just like,
dude,
oh yeah,
it's real.
I told you.
I don't know if that was him, but look. Student testifies about threesome with look at that. They're hot.
Yeah, I know. They're fucking teachers. Predators. Here's the thing about girls is that
if you're hot, you can get away with it.
Well, no.
As a girl. Any crime is what I'm saying.
Are women just that much better looking than guys?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That are the female predators just are look whatever, and male predators are always just like mutants.
Yeah.
This is like, oh, I don't know. I think men are just gross. I don't even think it's that if you look at a molester and you're like, yeah, that's a molester. Of course he's molested. Look at him. I just think if you looked at any random photo of a man, you're like, what the fuck?
He definitely should be in jail.
Yeah.
I don't know what for, but He looks guilty.
Just imprison him. Get him out of my sight. It truly is. If you just scroll any random person's Facebook and you scroll down through the men only, you're just like, oh, what the fuck is wrong with everybody? Get out of here. Oh, yeah. So maybe it's not even that male molesters aren't good looking. It's just that men aren't okay. We really aren't.
Anyways, the age of consent in Italy is 14.
Dude, fucking ay ay ay, mamma mia, no.
Dude, what's going on over there?
Fucking no way.
I thought it would be
Italy.
France, but
Dude, Italy, no.
so yeah, Netflix cuties. It's like some Muslim girl, right?
Yeah,
and then
she joins a school dance team called the Cuties.
And so here's what I wanted to hear what the Muslim community thinks about
Dude, I'm
young girls twerking.
Shit.
Because I don't want to step on their grounds.
I'm like, dude, I truly that whole movie's crazy, man.
I mean, you didn't watch it.
I didn't watch the whole thing. I didn't even watch. We like turned it on because we were making jokes about it. We were like, how bad could it be? And it made me personally so uncomfortable that I had to like go watch like other stuff to fix my brain, dude. It was genuinely uncomfortable. That's just fucked up, dude. I know these people are like, you're making it fucked up. It's like, no, the directors did when they had a fucking close-up of some 11-year-old's pussy. It's a fucked up movie. Who's that movie for?
I think it's for little girls.
But it's
to brainwash them.
Oh God, dude.
Yeah, that's who that's for. It's not for 30-year-old fat guys.
Dude, yeah.
But I think if Netflix looks at what their targeted demographic and who actually watches it.
Oh no, dude. That's my thing. Is I was like, listen, this movie can exist, but you got to find a way to make it only for women. No men are allowed to watch this ever.
Like the AI algorithm knows if you're a creep or not.
You know,
that has to be
when you were little and
checkbox.
and you had the little like decoder that you could put on the back of the cereal box to decode a message.
Okay.
It should be like that, but it only works if you're a guy. You can't see anything. It's just all blurry. You're like, what are you watching? But the women can see it, like a cereal box, but to stop pedophiles. I don't know.
I like that you just invented.
I did. I invented the technology.
The most absurd. Just like magic. I just invented magic.
Yeah,
what if magic was a thing?
What if it's a painting of what if all pictures of women under 18 appeared like one of those paintings you have to squint at a long time to make it out?
I wonder,
you know what I mean? And then we stopped it. We fixed it. Now if you see someone and they're just squinting, you're like, you motherfucker, I see you.
You know what's crazy is, I've never thought about this before, is the age of consent at the highest is 18. After you turn 18, you can get fucked around the world.
Hell yeah, dude. World tour.
Like,
bring the pussy around.
I was wondering if there was like a country where it's like, no, the age of consent is 19 here, and the rest of the world is fucked up.
I mean, there are countries where there's no age of consent, where if you're married only.
Yeah, those are all I'm looking at this map.
Yeah,
those are the
we
pink
see
countries.
them. Yeah, we know. Listen, everyone, you know where they are. You don't have to look to know.
A lot of Middle East countries.
A few. Yeah, so those are wild.
Whoa.
Hmm.
I'm looking at this map, and again, it gets crazy with like 14, 15, 13. Most of Mexico is 12.
No.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
That's like, and that's the youngest in the world is Mexico.
Dude, god damn it.
And what's crazy is America is we go state by state here.
States' rights. That's like the Civil War. That was the concession we made with the South. Fine. You can still fuck your 16-year-old cousin.
All of Russia is 16. Just thousands of miles. Law is exactly the same. But from Nevada to Utah to Colorado, 3 separate ages of consent.
What's the consent
It must
in
be
Nevada?
it's gonna be such a hard deal to be a pedophile in America, knowing all the laws.
Oh no! Have you ever seen? There's a Reno 911 bit where the police sell a card that has all the age of consents by state.
Anyways, Mexico. If you're a girl, get out.
Yeah, get out now. Do anything it takes.
Move to. Where's 17? Where are these weird? I don't see any of that. There's some weird islands. Canada, 16. Most of Africa is 18.
There you go.
16 to 18. Interesting. Anyways.
If you're under 25, you shouldn't be allowed to use the internet.
Yeah, I don't know. Here's my thing. That movie looked boring.
Yeah, you know what? Its most egregious thing is that it's boring.
It's just like I
can't what? Oh, so you're going to exist in the same space as Stomp the Yard? Get fucked.
I'm like I can't get horny on these kids. They're dancing. It's not sexy. I'm not into cheerleading.
Dude, here's my thing is like everyone's like, it's fine. What, you're being creepy, and it's like, all right, so where's the little boy version of Magic Mike? Where's the little boy version of that? Where's little Channing Tatum?
Magic Mike.
12-year-old Channing Tatum sprinkling water all over himself, gyrating. All these women going crazy. Woo! Woo! He's just fucking got his wispy little mustache. He's just fucking doing it, dude, with a cowboy hat on. It's tiny boy arms.
What is
so fucking terrible, dude? Jesus Christ.
What are the Vegas strippers called?
Oh, the Chippendales.
The Chippendales.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just like, because there's a scene in Cuties where they get caught by like the security guards, and the girls are like, we have to twerk our way out of this, which by the way is not how you solve problems. If that's a way to get out of things in France, I don't know. But
all I was thinking about is like, honey, I got a role. I finally got a role by acting. It's finally paying off. Oh, what do you play? This guy.
Just like a security guard. She's like, oh my god.
Do you shoot anybody? Yeah.
Maybe myself later for taking this role.
Dude,
damn.
That sucks. I mean,
there's a scene in Magic Mike where he has to he goes into he doesn't have money, so he goes into a gas station and he tries to make the girl laugh, and he's like dancing shirtless and he pours water on himself, which by the way is just a sex crime. If you were just a woman in a fucking gas station by yourself and some ripped ass fucking dude steals a water bottle, tears your shirt off and starts pouring it on himself, you would just call the police, right?
How buff is he?
He's very like Conan.
Is he attractive?
Yeah.
See, like I said, attractive people can get away with more crimes.
That's so crazy, dude. Anyway, so yeah, he does that, and I'm just like, I guess that's the same thinking.
Yeah. Why don't we make this movie? let's pitch it to Bryan Singer.
Dude, we're gonna be rich.
Well, protect your kids, everybody.
Yeah, dude, fucking please. Please, for the love of God, just look at what they watch on YouTube and just see who they hang out with. Don't let them ever hang out with another adult.
If they're doing weird dances in front of their phone,
kill their friends.
No, I'm just saying watch what they're doing. But I don't think my parents paid attention to anything I did. But yeah. I was just looking at Mexican chainsaw video beheadings.
Same, dude.
Online, getting in fights with people,
Bosnian war footage,
playing just violent video games, and I turned out fine. Everyone I grew up, all my friends, we were all the same.
I watched a ton of hentai when I was a kid, and I'm sure that would have fucked. Dude, if here's the thing, our parents wouldn't have been able to take the psychic damage from seeing the things we saw because their brains were too developed. They wouldn't have been able to I'm trying to imagine my mom actually seeing one of the rotten.com, dude. It would have broke her. Completely broke her.
There was a guy who killed himself on Facebook Live.
Yeah, my brother saw it on TikTok. He came in to show me, but it got deleted.
No, and so, yeah, they got uploaded to TikTok, and there's so many. it got uploaded like a dozen times because then it became the meme of the night.
Yes.
And there were so many people like losing their minds, obviously, because you're on TikTok. You're not like seeking it out. That's
and you actively,
horrific.
Dude, here's the thing. It's the last thing you would ever think to see on TikTok is someone kill themselves.
And it's pretty...
Did anyone duet it? Like, did anyone have music to it?
I think it got deleted too fast every single time.
It's so wild.
But I don't know. I have no point for this. I forgot where I was headed.
Is that a headed? Is that a?
Oh, there you go.
Got him.
Got him.
So what was he? He was like a mentally ill vet. I say mentally ill. I don't mean it the way it came off. I meent like literally he's just like a veteran who was just like suffering and was like, "Fuck it, I'm out."
I think he was like a business. He was like well liked. Like one of those just trying to do right guys for the community. I went to his Instagram, and from what I could tell, he lost his job, and his girlfriend broke up with him. And so he was just like, "Fuck it."
Yeah. Okay.
And, anyways, traumatized an entire generation of kids locked inside.
Hey, help is out there, everyone. For real, don't be like that guy.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it feels like people were reaching out to him, and he didn't want it. He just wanted his one lady back.
That's fucking wild.
But who knows what the full story is?
Yeah, it's crazy as hell. And he didn't know the Clintons or anything? Just making sure.
He had information on them.
Yeah. Dude, that's so wild. A really like a genuine tragedy, to be honest. But what are you going to do, man? The age of the internet. Honestly, hopefully, even though his death was horrifically tragic and scarred who knows how many people permanently, which it makes me laugh in the worst. Like, it's evil, but it's also just like, it's just so fucked up to be like, I'm on TikTok, I'm hanging out. What's this guy up to? Oh, I need therapy now, like forever. But we can look at the silver lining here. Hopefully that starts a conversation with a lot of people about suicide prevention.
Do you think it's like a thing that you always get famous after you die?
No. Well, yeah, I guess people will always remember him for that.
That sucks that would be your biggest thing.
That's why you can't do it like that, because then that's your thing.
Then that's what your only thing you are remembered for.
Even the dude, remember the guy who jumped off the Golden Gate Bridge?
There's like 100 every year.
Well, yeah, but this one survived.
Oh.
Or maybe it wasn't the Golden Gate, but he jumped off a bridge and he meant to kill himself. He lands, he breaks
every bone in his body.
Almost dies, and then an otter saved him.
What?
Yes, this is real. An otter like grabbed him and like pulled him to shore.
That's not real.
It happened.
You know, otters are like the size of a chihuahua.
I don't know. Anyway,
an otter did not save him.
Or something.
No.
Anyway, an animal saved him, and that's what he was known for.
No.
Look it up. Look up otter saves suicide.
No, that did not happen.
Dude, I want it to be real so badly.
Are you insane?
Yes. Are you looking it up?
I typed in animal saves suicide.
No, you can't look up that because there's going to be just a bunch of monkeys or dogs or whatever.
How a sea lion saved a life?
There it is.
What?
Yes. Okay, so I wasn't way off base.
You said an otter, though.
Yeah, my bad, everybody.
After I jumped from the Golden Gate Bridge.
Okay, here we go. This is the guy.
In my life, to be clear, there are a large number of reports. Speculators claimed it was really a seal. What?
Okay, so.
Oh, okay, because sea lions are slightly bigger, small. And even those who have claimed that there was nothing but me in the water. Oh, this is his writing. I want an actual report because.
Yeah. So anyway, listen. This is what happened. Is he tried to kill himself? A seal saved him, and that's what he's going to be known for forever.
That one's pretty cool, though.
I told you. Listen. Yes, everyone. Did I confuse a seal with an otter? Definitely, but whatever. What can you do? They look similar in certain ways. They're both slippery. They look like their skin is moist all the time. They look like they're made of gummy bears.
What?
Yeah, like their skin is like gummy bear.
Well, they're blubber.
Yeah. It's blubbery. It's weird.
Anyways, if you're thinking about killing yourself,
yeah, fucking don't. Probably you're great, and
go to the zoo and look at the sea lions.
Yeah, let them save you, dude.
That is the thing. Don't kill yourself. Just walk away from your problem. Like, as bad as you think everything is, you can just. Well, I'm gonna take a break. Just call in sick for a couple weeks for your job, or quit your job.
Yeah.
It can't get worse. You can always, I don't know, reach out to someone. You can call the suicide helpline. You can talk to randos in the street. Literally.
Whatever you need, email us. What else? What other emails do we have, by the way? We only answered the one, and I feel like it didn't. We were less than. I mean, it was a weird one. I hope she's okay.
You want another email?
Yeah.
Hey, Cowboys, please do not read my name.
Oh, good call. Good call.
So I think I'm attracted to guys on the spectrum.
Woo!
Did you read this one?
No, you mentioned it to me off podcast.
And for some reason, I feel confused about it. Like how I imagine coming to terms with being gay might feel.
Ah, okay.
I don't understand the concept of fetishizing things well enough to know if I'm fetishizing people on the spectrum. Also, what if I'm feeling is okay? Then where's a good place to start? Probably
Here's my thing.
at the game store,
dude?
Like,
Go to a Magic the Gathering tournament.
we
are there.
go to Comic-Con. There's some cool autistic guys at Comic-Con.
So,
But wait, how it's a spectrum?
that's my thing. What are you talking about? Because I'm on the spectrum.
Everyone's on the spectrum. That's
Well,
how
no,
a
but,
spectrum
like,
works.
I'm on the spectrum enough that, like, a psychiatrist, I'm like diagnosed.
But I'm saying 0 to 100. A lot of people are at 0, but some people are at 5.
I feel like I'm as high functioning as you can get.
So what I'm saying is, if it's your fetish,
Yes.
if you like big stinky feet, someone has like, I got small stinky feet, or someone's like, I got big clean feet. You're like, no, I want 100%. So when she's like, I feel like if I'm attracted to this thing, I'm fully all in attracted, and I'm imagining just nonverbal.
That's what I'm worried about.
Big fat. I'm not worried about that. More people should sexualize them.
No, what?
What do you mean, what?
What take is? Please finish your thought.
Do you know about those prostitutes, or I guess sex workers? I just call them prostitutes because I think it's funnier.
Listen, the word, it's fine. I'm sure if you asked a prostitute, they'd be like, "Yeah, I'm a prostitute." As long as you don't say it with negative connotations.
No, but you know those sex workers that like sleep with physically disabled people.
Physically disabled, yes.
What's wrong with mentally disabled?
Because they can't consent.
Yeah, they can. If you get naked in front of a very autistic dude and he's like, I'm hard now, and he walks over to you.
But he doesn't understand the consequences of sex.
So who says anything about sex? Maybe they just want to make out for a little bit. Maybe take things slow.
No, they don't understand. Here's my thing.
So you're
Damn it, dude.
You're coming at it again where it's just like mentally he's an 11-year-old.
Yes, that's where I'm coming at it.
Physically, he's 45.
Well, that is the gray area, because it's like, how low functioning do you have to be till the state steps in, or not the state, but just our society as a whole steps in and is like, hey, you don't have the capacity to take care of yourself, and so now we have to like kind of step in and be like, not stop you from having fulfilling adult relationships, but also like you're gonna miss out on some stuff because there's just nothing we can do here. Like, this is just not okay.
But what if she like takes care of him? What if they're married? Like it's a Middle Eastern kind of thing where it's just like, oh, we can't stop you if you're married.
Oh no! You mean like a Woody Allen thing where he married?
Where he married like what? He married.
He adopted a girl
that
and then married her. Damn, that's wild, dude. Imagine being like,
I
figured it out.
From my country, we can't do anything unless we are married. He's like, damn it. I have to respect her culture.
Dude, I worked with people that were deep into the spectrum, that were like couldn't take care of themselves properly, and no, there shouldn't be. There shouldn't be sex workers in that air. Like, no.
Why? Everyone wants to fuck.
Just a brothel. It's just got Legos and Batman toys everywhere to make people feel comfortable.
Okay, but you're saying how far on the spectrum is it okay?
Dude, by the way, this is the episode where I'm like, I don't get SNL anymore.
No, you lost that a while ago.
You're right. You're right.
You don't get SNL because you're speaking out against the industry. Hey, Netflix.
Oh, true.
See, what about Love on the Spectrum? Another Netflix show.
That's fine.
So if you're saying
Those people are higher functioning.
yeah, but if there's that one guy that he probably shouldn't be.
Oh, so he shouldn't be dating, but he should be having sex.
No, I meant he shouldn't probably be in like any kind of relationship.
Well, but then you're going against your own thing.
I'm agreeing with you, but let me go back into character.
Got your ass. There we go, everyone. This is no one clipped the other stuff out of context. Mac doesn't actually think it's okay. So, yeah, I don't know, man. Oh yeah, she's fetishizing. That's right. I was like, wow, how are we here?
Stop kink shaming.
I'm not. Whoa, no. Firstly, I don't know. It depends. Like, I don't know what she means.
What do you think it's about? Do you think she's like physically like they're just they're big round heads?
Can I tell you what I think she means?
What?
I personally, and this is my take, and I'm gonna be probably wrong. Dude, I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say and like say the best thing I can think of, and then she's gonna be like, no, I just like when they like literally can't take care of themselves. Oh god,
when they're drooling
fuck,
and when they bark at me and they're really they don't have any social skills. I like when they have mustard stains on their shirts.
Dude, I'm just imagining, dude. This is funny when you say that, and I'm like, it's so fucked up. But then I also think of like, if there was a hot girl barking at you that didn't take care of herself, dudes would not give a fuck, dude. They would just
Double
be like,
standards.
yeah, who cares? She's fine. So
we actually like them more.
So
if she wasn't like, you don't need to spend an hour putting on makeup. You just, yeah, I'll fuck you in a mustard with your stained shirt, whatever. Still play Legos. This is cool.
So here's what's happening. What the fuck am I trying to say? Oh yeah, I think that when she says people on the spectrum, she means, and I'm gonna bring it back to me, but I don't mean like me, but I mean like she likes people who are like direct, kind of socially awkward, and have like a lot of the endearing quirks of autism. You know, like remember when I had started dating my ex, and I had her over here, and she clearly wanted to have sex with me before I went on a trip. But I was making her sit on the bed while I played with my rollerblades,
Dude,
and you literally had to be
I looked over, and she's just like sitting on the bed, just not like phone, not looking at her phone, just kind of like just sitting on the bed looking at you, and you're like, I could see it, and she's like, "Is this guy? Are we gonna fuck or like?" What the fuck is the deal? What? And you're just literally cross-legged on the floor with like screwing in screws into your rollerblades.
Yes.
Like this. Check this out. Like,
no, I know.
And she's just like on your bed, like, oh, look at that.
So that's what I think she means when she says autism. That she means me being an idiot. You know, those qualities can be endearing.
How far on the spectrum? Am I further on the spectrum than you?
No.
No,
clearly not. I'm fucking dude. You know that I've got serious problems.
I don't think it's autism.
I have a soup. I have a fun soup of problems. But so there's that. I think that's what she means. I think she means she just likes socially awkward guys. She likes weirdos.
She likes engineers.
Yeah. No, it's for real. And I get that. So whatever. That's what I'm thinking. But then who knows? Maybe she's like, no, you guys, I'm opening up to you about being into people who are like assisted living level.
Yeah, that is the. She says, I don't understand the concept of fetishizing things. So when you like,
maybe you're on the spectrum.
What do you mean?
No, she like.
Oh, maybe she's on the spectrum.
See a therapist or a psychiatrist or a doctor. Anyway, listen, that's a joke. You're doing great, and I appreciate that you opened up to us. This is nothing wrong with your question.
You know, most girls, because women are like taught to be just in society like more social earlier.
Yeah,
girls are diagnosed with, or they're not diagnosed, but girls get autism, but they just women help each other out by socializing each other, and so they're not set back as far as men are.
Yeah. A lot of women don't get diagnosed till late in life. Whereas people see a 12-year-old kid and they're like, "Damn, dude, look how much he likes Minecraft. He's got a problem." You know.
And men are just like, "Yeah, he's fucking autistic. What do you want me to do about it? I'm gonna go over here now." See ya.
I mean, I was getting put in like special classes when I was a kid. Not only because, partially because I was getting in trouble all the time, but I mean, they noticed early.
Now here's my question for you. Could a mentally autistic
Can an autistic person,
let's say an autistic 50-year-old who
50.
He's like 50. Who's
mentally? No, I'm gonna stop you. You can't do that. No, you're not allowed. You're not allowed. No.
Imagine that's like his excuse. I'm disabled. Was there anyone? Was there any disabled people?
You've been stopped.
There's no disabled people on.
You're not allowed.
On To Catch a Predator.
No. Can you imagine if they're just like, we got him, and he's crying, you guys.
He's like in a wheelchair.
His mom drops him off.
Dude.
I'm here to...
That has to have happened. There has to have been someone just way fucked up.
No, because I'm pretty sure that they say a lot of sexual stuff in the chat and really vet the creeps.
They only get the creepiest of creeps for good television. That show needs to come back.
It is back. It's on YouTube.
No, I mean it needs to come back. Netflix needs to pick that up.
Oh,
that's the way.
Like a real.
Dude, that's the way Netflix saves face. Is they're like, hey, we fucked up. We thought it was like French art house stuff.
Yeah.
We didn't really watch the movie. We're gonna give Chris Hansen a show to make up for all this, and also Cops is coming back.
Also, Cops. Is coming
that
back.
show was pretty cool too.
What about? Dude, it sucks so bad. Did you remember Brotherhood of the Wolf? That French movie?
No.
Oh, okay, never mind then. That
All
was
right.
a really good one.
You know what they haven't done? Why aren't there more fireman shows?
What? There are tons.
Is
Rescue
there?
Me is like one of the most popular shows
like
on television.
Cops, but with firemen.
Oh.
Because everyone loves firemen.
Well, most of what firemen do is like very private too. Like when your fat grandma gets trapped in the tub, the firemen save her, and it's
No. I would watch that
but
on
it's
TV.
embarrassing. You know,
I know. That's why I want to.
She doesn't have enough meth in her to sign the consent forms that the guys on Cops sign.
I'm trying to think of what crazy. Is there an ambulance show? That'd be crazy. Wasn't there?
There's a search and rescue show, I thought.
Is there a hospital show?
ER?
boring?
You know what the best? You know what? Okay, genuinely, I understand why we don't have Cops. I understand it because Cops is like a propaganda thing.
Yeah.
But also, like, what if we had Cops where they were the vibe was different? It was like, no, we were watching the Cops because Cops was like, let's make the producers wanted the Cops to look good. What if we had Cops where they were like, no, we're just filming you, and whatever happens, if you look good for you, and if you don't, there it is, and the vibe changed. But really,
Like
the best cop show, First 48.
Yeah, I guess I never watched that one.
Oh,
but
dude,
I know
it's so
about
good. It's the murder show.
Yeah, and
It's detectives trying to solve murders.
and
It's fucking crazy.
if you get away with it in the first 48, you've gone away with it.
Dude, you know 60% of murders go unsolved.
Really?
Yes. Some obscene amount. And that's reported. That's not even how many missing persons cases there are that never get chalked up to murders because how could they?
I feel like that's one of those statistics you're not supposed to talk about because if the wrong person hears it, they're like, wait a minute.
I'm going to fucking...
I could be murdering.
Dude, it's so easy to get away with murder, though. It really is. There are no rules. The cops can't save you. Take care of yourselves and each other.
That is true. Buy a gun. But
for real, please.
Also, it's not that easy to get away with murder.
It is.
Because, people will be like, I killed a guy, and then they'll show the dead guy on Facebook and be like, look what I did.
Oh, yeah. People do that.
But then now they're going to arrest you.
Yeah. People, they want to brag or they always kill people they're really close to immediately after they've been wronged. So the police just kind of like go and they're like, hey, did Uncle Boyle have any enemies? And the guy's like, this dude stole a car from him recently. And they're like, all right. And then they go find that guy and you're like, there you go. Found you.
I want to say there was a rapper who got convicted of murder because he got a tattoo of like the crime scene and rapped about the crime, and the cops were like, We didn't tell anyone about that.
That's real. I've
Yeah.
seen it. It was like a Mexican guy, and he has like, there's the police helicopter looking for him. It's like the whole scene, and it literally, the place he killed him was like a restaurant, and he has the restaurant tattooed on him with the body, and the cops like they just saw the tattoo, and the detectives were like, we feel like this is enough evidence right here. He tattooed the whole crime onto him. Yeah, what a
Cool tattoo though.
dude, imagine how hard you get clowned on in jail.
How'd you get caught?
There it is, buddy. You got fucking wrecked.
Do you think the Netflix executives are gonna go to jail?
No.
They got too much money.
No one in France is going to do anything. That like a Macron guy will just be like, is France, we are in love. Our bodies mean nothing to us. It's like, whatever. I don't know why they're also Arnold Schwarzenegger, but I can't do accents, everybody.
Yeah. What is going on in France?
Dude, what the fuck is going on in Italy?
That is true. Europe is...
Dude, fucking Europe is truly what...
Look, I know we have European listeners. If you are from Europe and we're our kid that's fucking, please write to us. Tell us what the fuck is wrong with you.
Well, here's the thing.
Like, what? Give us. Are we just prudes in America?
Maybe. As soon as you get to the cold parts of Europe, it gets better.
Yeah, because everyone's inside. They
They're too busy surviving.
Pedophiles have to go out of their way to fuck kids. Up in Norway, it's in Russia. It's like, wait a minute, I gotta leave my house to have sex with this kid? Nah, I'm staying inside.
There you go.
I'm not gonna commit any crimes. It's too cold.
It's true. That's why they stay married to those babushka-looking women.
Yeah.
And if you go to Scandinavia, the women are so hot that you're just like, I'm fine.
There you go.
They are big Viking ladies.
But
I don't know what I'm saying.
I would like the European perspective, because I know Europe is like, yeah, there's tits on children's television. It's cool. Like,
but that's the thing is like, I don't mind. Like if a woman's tits are on my kid's show, like let's say like she's like, these are my breasts, there's nothing wrong with them.
I'm talking like Sesame Street.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, I genuinely think if you had a topless woman on Sesame Street and she wasn't being overly sexual and they were just kind of like, this is a woman, this is her body, it's fine, that would be totally fine. There's something different about showing tits to kids and then showing kids to tits. Do you know what I mean? Like, no. Doesn't go that way. You know what? Pedophilia is like anal. It can only go one. If it goes the other way, it's not cool.
You've lost me.
No, this is for you specifically.
Oh wait,
because
what me
you
specifically?
don't think butt stuff is good.
Oh, okay.
Everyone, Mac is against butt stuff, so my
true.
whole thing is that the poop goes out, and you're like cool with that,
Yeah.
but then nothing goes in. That's what I'm saying. So like, you can teach kids about sex and help them develop healthy thoughts about the female body and stuff, but then you can't push that back into the butt. That's not how it works. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm doing it very badly, but
Look,
I think the listeners get it.
No, the main point is if you're listening to this podcast and you have kids, pay attention. Pay attention to what they're doing.
Chain them to a radiator until they're 18.
Dude, you know what the thing that made me the least horny when I was a kid?
What?
Having the sex talk with my parents.
I'll tell you that right now. I'll agree with that.
just
My mom had a VHS tape from the library.
Dude, I'm talking with my dad for barely what he did. Like that's how you do it, is you make it uncool, but like, hey, I know what you're like. I get it. Me and your mom have sex.
No,
like we do it all the time. But just kind of be nonchalant and lame about it and ruin it for your children.
There you
just
go.
enough that then it's kind of like, because I grew up Mormon, so I thought drinking was kind of lame.
Yes.
And then I didn't start drinking until I was 22, and I'm like, hey, wait a minute, this is pretty cool. Like, but I avoided it all of like my teen years.
True. Just like I saw everyone in my life was like, yeah, do any drug you want, do anything you want, fuck it. And then I was like, nah, I'm gonna be sober.
You gotta hit this sweet spot where you don't make sex too cool but too lame, but you're like, yeah, me and your mom do it. Like, we do just
listen. What you
make
coming? What do you like coming in your room in there? And then your 12-year-old just like, fuck, no.
Anyway,
I know you beat off. You just tell him. Your kid's just like, oh fuck.
That'll ruin it for him.
You give him porn? Just slide a magazine under his door? By the way,
A magazine.
if you want your kids to have healthy things about sex, really monitor what they do on the internet. Truly do your best to be technologically savvy.
Don't ban.
Figure out how to stop them.
Don't ban them from apps. Sign up for those apps and add them as friends.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, figure it out, and maybe if you have to go through their DMs, do it. I don't know. But then also, here's what you do before when you think they're becoming of age, you hide some porno magazines and let them find them. And then they'll develop a slow, healthy relationship with porn like we did, and we're totally fine, right?
Sure.
I'm just kidding. Don't do that, everyone.
Uh,
All right. Hey, speaking of things that you should do, you should go to patreon.com/cowboyboys and sign up.
Sure.
You could support us, and then we can live our lives better.
That was the best pitch.
We put out an extra episode every week.
Yeah, if you want stuff that's even wilder than what we just said.
Truly, yes. We for $5 a month, you can have 4 episodes. How much is that? Like $1
Well, it's just an extra episode.
a week.
Yeah, so it's like $1.25
An
an episode.
That's so good.
That seems like
No, shh. No, don't tell them. Don't tell them. So if you it could be good. Sign up. Patreon.com/cowboyboys.
You sound so confident.
I don't know.
Look, here's how you pitch it.
Okay.
For less than a cup of coffee.
Oh yeah,
that's the one everyone does.
for less.
But
than
but it's like, why the fuck are you buying Starbucks $5 coffees?
for the price of a candy bar.
Is that a candy bar brings you a lot of joy though?
True.
We're only bringing 4 hours of it. It seems like a good deal. $1.25 for an hour.
4 hours of 4 hours of we're trying to bring you
Whoa.
joy. Maybe total 1 hour.
Some months there are 5. Is there 5 weeks? Yeah, some months have 5 weeks.
Yeah.
So sometimes
Wow, we're getting robbed. We gotta fucking figure out what to do about those.
for
months.
$1.25 to $1, you can get an extra episode.
Damn, really killing it. Yeah. So support us on Patreon. Genuinely, we need it, and we aren't begging, but you know.
I'm begging.
Also, support us on iTunes. You can go like and rate us.
Rate and review.
5 stars. That's what it is. Yeah, that's it. I don't know. I'm on twitch.tv/Shaydozer most Mondays and Fridays, every Wednesday.
There you go.
Boom. Love y'all so much.
Also, go to Netflix, go to Cuties, and give it a thumbs down.
Thumbs down that shit so the FBI knows. Thumbs down that
so
shit.
the FBI knows.
Yeah. I remember we were watching it, Mac. I was literally like having a panic attack. I'm not kidding. I was having a for real anxiety attack. Like, we can't be watching this. You got to turn it off. And Mac was like, no, I got you. And then he went out and he goes down and I was like, what is he doing? And he thumbs downed it and he goes, we're safe. I was like, damn. Cool. Okay.
Not on a list anymore.
They know. All right, everyone. Fucking yeehaw.